Sagittarius, this is Regina Pacific Tarot, and I'm going to be doing an end of November general reading for Sagittarius Collective, inspired by the lunar eclipse of the 19th this Friday, depending on where you are in the world. That is going to be followed by a solar eclipse on December 4th. And these two eclipses are unleashing powerful, unexpected, but destined forces in our lives. We are being asked to reclaim and to rebuild our self-love, our self-care, reinforce our investment in caring and loving the self. We're also being given an opportunity to increase our confidence, our security, but also a renewed respect for the forces of nature. So, Sagittarius, I'm going to start by reading the bottom of the Shulton deck, the Nine of Cups. This is beautiful. The Nine of Cups shows you to be uniquely satisfied and in pleasure with the resources that you have gathered and gained around you at this time. You are complete in your sense of almost gluttonous comfort. However, the sense of satisfaction arises from your ability to follow your heart's desire. This has led you to a sense of completion within yourself and a kind of satisfaction that helps you to understand and reinforce that you have all that you need, and what you don't need and what you don't have, you may receive. So this is a beautiful card of comfort, security, and protection in the world right now, Sag. The Sun cards here are giving me more information about you and where you're at, Sagittarius. We have the Moon card, the Ten of Staffs, and the Temperance card. I feel that the Nine of Cups is particularly significant to you right now, Sag, because you are in a realm of hidden connections. You are making profound connections with the mysterious forces and energies of your life. You're making a comprehensive connection with your subconscious energies and forces. And as you connect to those things, you are bringing them into greater activation. They are shaping your forward movement, and this is part of a completion for you. This is part of a completion of service that you have rendered on behalf of others. There's some tremendous work that you do or have done that has fulfilled the needs and the expectations of others. Throughout all of this, this deep connection at a subconscious level has been incredibly draining, because you're now understanding better how and why these requests and responsibilities have become your own, how you've taken them up, and that has helped and been profound. It has taken you out of your natural comfort zone, and it has prompted you to undertake your own healing in a more profound way. So the personal healing that you're now engaged in is really about a rearrangement, a sorting through, a rebalancing of the many resources that not only are yours, but that you manage on behalf of others. And because this work is in service to others, it has been a tremendous opportunity for you to dig down deep to go deep, to open up into those realms that motivate your intentionality, that help describe and help you understand why you do what you do and why you make the choices you are making. The moon cards show me more information about the situation that you're in, Sagittarius, and we have the Six of Cups, the Warrior, or the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. Nines repeated here. So I'm definitely getting a sense of insularity for you, something that you're cultivating, a sense of having survived a lot, having overcome many obstacles, being very battle weary, scarred, and wounded. Definitely the wounded warrior, but that has increased your commitment and determination to complete what you have started. So you're not backing down from this great work that you're undertaking. However, you are having an opportunity to revisit something, an event, a relationship, an experience from your past. It could be with your family of origin or something that occurred early in your coming of age. Even as a young adult, there was a connection and experience that you had that opened you up to a sense of rightness and alignment, and was a connection that was deep and for you. This connection facilitated some tremendous natural talent that you have, something that until this moment you did not believe you could have, could not be a part of your life. So this connection is very profound for you and is opening you up to naturally occurring talents and abilities that you once experienced with great joy and connection. So this opportunity is actually fueling this arrangement, this self-healing that you're doing. It's reminding you of abilities and resources that you may have had difficulty finding expression in your recent life. In fact, it's something you may have completely forgotten, neglected, or is no longer something that is a part of your experience. It may be something that you've even considered a failed experience, a failed relationship, or a failed opportunity to express this talent or gift that you have. The Knight of Wands shows you determined, impassioned, inspired to make this a profitable enterprise. I'm going to look at the cards that describe your negotiation between these two forces. The Eight of Cups, the Six of Staffs, and the Lovers card. The Lovers has been showing up a lot, as has the Alchemist, or the Temperance card. This is called the Grand Alchemist in an older Egyptian deck, and I love that title. The Eight of Cups is describing your ultimate sense of, your current sense of having outgrown this situation, having outgrown the need to serve others that is no longer meaningful to you, and looking for, deciding to go off, to abandon this project and go off to find that meaning elsewhere. This is a card of tremendous frustration in my experience, because there has been such a significant effort and investment in this current or former way of life, way of work, way of loving or relating. The Six of Staffs shows that you are currently victorious, and the Six is repeated by the Lovers. So you now have an opportunity to make a decision that best aligns with your higher self. In fact, I'm seeing you choosing you in love, choosing you as the relationship, your higher self that you want to proceed, and being victorious in moving towards that. So there are actually 3 sixes in this reading, 2 nines. The sixes are indicating balance. They're reiterating the alchemist, the temperance card, this need to balance the past with the present, a former desire with a current effort that you're making, and moving towards a direction of rightness, of discrimination, of a higher path, choosing your higher self that will, in fact, attract the love that you seek, that will deepen the connection that you are now understanding and being shown connections between what it is you once wanted and what it is, why you moved in the direction that you did, and why you want to reclaim that heart's desire at this time in such a way that your victory is assured. You are recognized for the changes that you've made, the moves that you've made, not only on behalf of others, but on behalf of yourself. And that is what is leading you to this sense of satisfaction, despite the hard work that you are doing, despite your difficulty in connecting with deep and buried aspects of yourself and your experience that formerly may have caused you pain and suffering, but also contain seeds of joy, pleasure, and naturally occurring talents. I'm going to clarify the moon card with chance, which is the same as the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Wands. So this is describing this deeper connection to, this more profound connection to aspects of yourself that are ordinarily buried, and they are not things that you, Sagittarius, ordinarily gravitate to. You tend to temperamentally keep things positive, moving forward, uplifted, searching for the truth outside. This has been prompted by the universe, giving you an opportunity to do things differently. In fact, it's the opportunity to receive what you have so often given to others. So this is, again, the universe stepping in and allowing you to, rather than hide and bury these experiences and these deep feelings of discomfort and confusion, to actually open this up, reveal this, to surface these mysteries that were difficult in the past. And part of that has been your willingness and ability to stand your ground, to defend what you have worked for, what you have earned, and understand that as you've been lifted up by others to lead or to manage a particular area of growth for the entire room, you've also defined and carved out an area that belongs to you. This is you standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, and defending the work that you've done to date. The Two of Wands shows you to be desperately reaching in a very brand new direction for you. So as I've said, this is not your customary way, Sagittarius. This is showing you to be comfortable in your ability to manifest joy, happiness, good feelings, satisfaction, even pleasure, and yet knowing that that is not enough. stretching yourself to experience what is unfamiliar to you. I'm going to clarify the Lover's card here with the Warrior of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Spirit of Wands. A lot of wands here, which is lovely. A fair amount of cups. The Knight of Wands is indicating your ability to be inspired by your own efforts to grow, by your own ability to stretch, by your own desire to explore new and unfamiliar territory. And that has indeed come out of a very difficult time of letting go. So I see these tens as being of a piece. This effort to serve and be responsible to the needs and desires of others has been truly exhausting to you, and in some ways has precipitated this deep desire to understand why you've reacted and why you behave the way that you have when faced with this challenge, this responsibility. In the past, the effort to mount and complete a project in such a way has completely drained you, has represented not satisfaction, but dissatisfaction, because ultimately your needs were not met. And we see here that your needs, not only your needs, but your satisfaction is what is uppermost, the energy that is most important to you at this time. So that has in fact inspired you to move on to this, follow through on this inspiration. The Spirit of Wands is the King of Wands in other decks, and this is showing you to be not only passionate and desirous of satisfaction and having your needs met, allowing yourself to fully emerge and reconnect with your own talents, gifts, knowledge, pleasures, and inspirations. So this has you moving off in a new direction that is inspiring a new and grounded creation. You're building something new and practical. This is a beautiful reading. Sagittarius, I'm going to finish this off with a Divine Oracle card, or I'll do the Divine Doors. Let's finish it off with Divine Doors. This is what Sagittarius needs to know in preparation for the lunar eclipse and the second half of November. And what I've pulled is beautiful cave, monastery, spiritual cave, and the word is nomad. The nomadic wanderer lies deep inside, so take the leap now. Don't crawl back and hide. I love that. And I'm going to leave it here for you, Sagittarius. Again, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot. Please like if you found value and usefulness to this reading. It helps me to grow my channel and to continue to offer these readings to you. I also appreciate your comments, and if you are so moved, please subscribe. And until next time, Sagittarius, Namaste.